Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today we will begin our third session of oral presentation. Before we start our presentation, let me introduce our team. In the third session, we have Mrs. Fitri Munira Pitaloka, and then Mrs. Fitria Aisyah, Mrs. Youstiana Dwi, Mr. Abu Naim, Mr. Aditha Angga Pratama, Mrs. Desak Ketut, and also Mrs. Nyna Puspita. Today in this session will be guided by me. My name is Ratristia Mulyasari as the operator, moderator, and also the timekeeper. I will remind to all the presentator to have the presentation only for about 10 minutes. And I will cut the presentation if you have a presentation more than 10 minutes. First of all, we will call the first presenter, Mrs. Fitri Munira Pitaloka. Hello, Mrs. Fitri.
Yes.
Okay. How are you, Mrs. Fitri? How are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm fine.
Okay. Are you nervous today?
I'm fine today. A little bit.
Okay. I hope everything will running well.
Thank you.
I will help you to share the screen. Wait a moment. Okay. Your time is 10 minutes. Start from now. Please, Miss Fitria.
Thank you. Yes. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for my opportunity. I really hope that we are in a good condition today, even the fact we are in a hard condition of COVID-19 pandemic. Next, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Fitri Munira Pitaloka. I am postgraduate student of Magister of Public Health Science Study Program, Health Science Institute Strada Kediri, East Java, Indonesia. And now I'm working at Sosodoro Jatikusuma Hospital, Bojonegoro for about 6 months. Today, I would like to explain my research by the title, The Analysis of Public Health Center Leadership Commitment in Non-Hospitality Public Health Center to Achievement Performance Evaluation after Accreditation Status Establishment. Next. And the background of the research, accreditation of public health center in Bojonegoro district has been carried out by Bojonegoro Health Office in 36 public health centers since 2016 until 2019. Public health center performance evaluation, which consists of assessment element of management, administration, essential and development, community health effort, individual health effort, and quality management system. The purpose of this study is to find out the commitment of public health center leadership element in improving public health center performance assessment results post determination of non-hospitality public health center accreditation status. Next. The method of this research is observational analytic study using a cross-sectional design. We are using 100 informant as the samples, which consists of the head of public health center, head of subdivision of administration, responsible of essential community health effort, and then responsible of development community health effort, responsible of administration and management, leader of quality management team, and then head of the internal audit team, head of public health center planner team, midwife coordinator, and nurse coordinator. The research take place at 10 non-hospitality public health center in Bojonegoro Regency with purposive sampling. The result of multivariate analysis indicate that the development community health effort have a value of significant 0.004, administration management significant value 0.025, individual health effort significant value 0.031, and quality management of the significant 0.016. Partially, the variable of development community health effort, management and administration, individual health effort, and quality management has effect to the commitment of leadership element. Development public health effort is the most influential system in the effort of leader to improve the achievement of public health center performance assessment. With the R square value, it indicates a figure 948. Next. And the last is the conclusion. This indicates that the contribution of the commitment variable to the achievement in performance evaluation of public health center variable after accreditation status establishment for non-hospitality public health center is 94.8%, so that the commitment is the main element with the influence of 94.8% in improving the achievement of public health center performance evaluation. I think it's enough for my presentation today, and thank you for all attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you for Mrs. Fitri Munira Pitaloka for having an oral presentation. You still have 5 more minutes. Do you want to continue or just skip it? Finish? That's all?
I think it's enough.
Okay, thank you. Well, before I call the next participant, I will remind you that you may give questions by typing on the chat Zoom. And also, don't forget to fill the link of presentation, the attendance list in the chat of Zoom. The link of presentation and also the link of questionnaire. Okay, for the next participant is Aditha Angga. Your microphone still off. Could you please turn it on? Okay, can you hear my voice?
Okay.
Okay.
I can hear.
Yes.
Okay.
How are you today?
Yes, I'm fine. And you?
I'm good, by the way. Are you nervous?
Okay. Yeah, a little bit, Mr. Ratri.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so you will
I can
have,
start? No?
yeah, you will have the presentation for about 10 minutes.
Okay.
I will help you to share the screen. Just a moment.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, Mr. Aditha, time is yours. 10 minutes start from now.
Okay, Mrs. Ratri. Thank you for the time to me. Good afternoon, everybody. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Om Swastiastu. Thank you for the opportunities to me in this day. My name is Aditha Angga Pratama from SICH Buleleng, Bali. I would like to present my article about a factor affecting the satisfaction of first-class independent health insurance. We know BPJS in Indonesia participant in Kertawusada Hospital. Next slide, please. Okay, first, I would like to explain the background. The high access to healthcare facilities is often hampered due to financial problems, and many people complain about less quality services and high participation of BPJS showing payment arrears. With the literature review, we found that some research show the less quality services for participant BPJS cause the unpaid claim. And report in 2015 show the participant of BPJS is obedient to pay obligation, and preliminary study result in Kertausadha, we found that 63% feel unsatisfied, and many independent of universal coverage BPJS feeling dissatisfied due to several factors. And about that, we want to know what the factor influence the certification of independent BPJS in Kertausadha Hospital. Next. The goal next. The goal of the research is determine the factor related to certification of class 1 participant independent health insurance in Kertausadha Hospital. And then the research method use observational analytic with cross-sectional and population of the research all of the inpatient first class of BPJS in Kertausadha Hospital. We use inclusion for the respondent their patient of Kertausadha Hospital, domiciled in Buleleng, willing to become respondent and fill out questionnaire. And the sampling technique use sampling random sampling. Next, please. And we take 104 respondents using cross-sectional double proportion formula. Independent variable are participation factor, health service factor, BPJS factor, and dependent variable is certification. Next. Please, slide. We collecting data using questionnaire. We use enumerator to collecting data. Data were analyzed by chi-square in bivariate analysis and regression logistic for multivariate analysis. Next. Okay, you can see the table. In the result, we found that the average age of respondent around 40 years old. Most of the respondents are a woman, and most of the respondents in bachelor degree. We report about the variable of national health insurance, health service, and BPJS factor is in the moderate range. And the last most respondent satisfaction about the health service in Kertausadha. Next, please, slide. Okay, in bivariate analysis, we found all of the variable can put in the model regression logistic. Then multivariate analysis found just only variable national health insurance and health service related to the certification of first class participant independent BPJS, and factor BPJS not related to the satisfaction. Okay, next for the discussion. Okay, in the discussion, one of the factor related to increasing the service certification of BPJS participant is the national health insurance factor. As for the not national health insurance factor in the form of information obtained, social support, knowledge, and family support. Some of the program carried out by the BPJS are solely to improve services which result in the satisfaction of BPJS participant. Good perception of the facilities in the hospital outpatient installation will lead to satisfaction, trust, and hope in patient. Then determine the subsequent certification of BPJS hospital participant continuously will lead to a positive attitude. Service quality factor also affect the certification of BPJS participant. Service quality that is considered good and reliable makes service recipient trust and put great expectation of this service provider. BPJS factor are not related to BPJS participant satisfaction. Guaranteed factor in the knowledge, politeness, and ability of medical personnel to generate patient trust and confidence in the hospital. Next, please. the conclusion of the research, there are an influence of the national health insurance factor and the health service factor on the satisfaction of the independent BPJS participant. Meanwhile, the BPJS factor was not related to the satisfaction of independent BPJS Mandiri participant at Kertahusada Hospital. Okay, Mrs. Rati and everybody, that's all my presentation today. I hope the research can provide additional knowledge about BPJS satisfaction and factor that influence it. And then in this moment, I want to say thank you for Professor Dr. Sandu Siyoto, and congratulations on the achievement of Professor. Congratulations to all Civitas and Academica IIK Strada that the international seminar went running well. And the last, I want to say we are Extrada. Thank you, Mr. Rasis. Time is yours.
Okay, thank you so much for the presentation, Mr. Aditha Angga Pratama. Okay, before we go into the next participant, I will remind you that you are in the third session, and don't forget to fill the attendance list by click the link on a Zoom chat. I have already shared the link of attendance, and also you can ask questions by typing on the Zoom chat. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we will invite the next participant, Mrs. Desak Ketut Sugiartini. Okay, your microphone still mute. Could you please on your microphone? Yeah.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Okay.
How are you today?
I'm fine. And you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm good. Nice to meet you, Mrs. Desak Ketut.
Nice to meet you too.
Okay, today you will have a presentation for about 10 minutes. Just a moment, I will help you to share the screen.
Okay. Yes.
Can you see the screen?
Yes, okay.
Okay, your time is 10 minutes. Start from now.
Okay, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Desak Ketut Sugiartini. I'm from IIK Strada, Indonesia. In this great occasion, I will present research about the effect of pregnant woman class on knowledge, attitude, and skill toward early detection of hazard signs during trimester 2 pregnancy in the Regency of Buleleng District, Bali. Next. The direct cause of maternal death in Buleleng is dominated by bleeding and preeclampsia or eclampsia. Di Kakak Buleleng 2016. The cause of preeclampsia or eclampsia cannot be prevented completely, but its frequency can be reduced by providing counseling and supervision to pregnant women. Next. One effort to prevent the lack of knowledge of dangerous signs is to hold a pregnant woman class. Pregnant mother class is a learning activity regarding pregnancy, childbirth to baby care for pregnant women and their companions. Pregnant mother class is expected to make pregnant women have the ability to recognize danger signs during pregnancy, childbirth, so as to reduce maternal mortality and morbidity. Di Kakak Buleleng 2016. Next. Objective: determine the effect of the class of pregnant women on early detection, behavior of danger signs during the second trimester of pregnancy in the Regency of Buleleng. Method: observational research with a cross-sectional approach. Population: pregnant women who carried out, pregnant women and visited at least 4. Time is many is 124 mother. Sampling was done by purposive sampling with sample size 82. Pregnant woman in trimester 2. Next. Primary data. Questionnaire. All questions in the questionnaire were tested for validity and reliability first. Validity test. Person product moment test for linkage scale question and behavioral correlation test for Goodman scale question. Reliability test. Cronband alpha for all questionnaires. Next. Next. Okay. Result. The races have a significant effect on the class of pregnant women on the knowledge of value. Of value. Of value 0.07. There is no significant effect on the class of pregnant women on the attitude value of 0.347, and there is a significant influence of the class of pregnant women on the scale of pregnant women about the danger sex of pregnancy trimester 2 value of 0.08. Next. Consolation. There is the influence of the class of pregnant women on maternal knowledge, and there is not effect on the class of pregnant women on the attitude of mother to recognize danger sign of pregnancy. There is an influence of class of pregnant women on the skills of mother to recognize danger sign of pregnancy. Next. Thank you. That's all about my presentation. Thank you. If there is question or suggestion, please welcome.
Okay, thank you so much for Mrs. Desak Ketut for the presentation. Okay, before I go to the next presenter, I will remind you for the participants who have been joined with us in a third session, could you please fill the attendance list in the link of presency dash SICH. I will share the link on the chat room. Okay, our next presenter is Mrs. Nyna Puspita Ningrum. Okay, we will invite Mrs. Nyna Puspita Ningrum. Hello, Mrs. Nyna.
Okay, yes, I will. I'm here.
Okay, how are you today, Mrs. Nyna?
I'm fine, thank you.
Okay, today we will have the presentation for about 10 minutes. I will help you to share the screen.
Okay.
Just a moment. Can you see the screen?
Okay.
Okay, your time is 10 minutes. Start from now.
Okay, thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon. My name is Nyna Puspita Ningrum for PGRI Aditha University Surabaya. Today I will present the result of my research with the title Relationship between Body Mass Index of Pregnant Women and Birth Weight of Babies with the incidence of BGM in infants. Next. Background of the result are poor nutrition conditions in infants that occur in a long time can affect the growth process of infants. PGM conditions that are not handled properly can run the risk of being stunted. The result design quantitative analysis research with correlative study design approach, and the research was carried in Siwalan Kerto, Surabaya, Istiafa, from April until May of the year 2020. The subjects in this study are infants and mothers in Siwalan Kerto district with number of 40 respondents that are detected at BGM infants by proportive sampling. Dependent variable BGM observation, independent variable BBL data and PMI data, and analysis data. Data were collected via observation and analyzed its validity using project moment time. Next, influence directly of study are out of 40 infants in this study, there were 2 infants with BGM status, 5% with normal mothers, BMI during pregnancy and low birth weight. 5 infants with BGM status, 12.5% with less normal BMI of mothers during pregnancy and not low birth weight, and 7 infants with BGM status, 17.5%, with less normal BMI of mothers during pregnancy and low birth weight. Indirect influence, infant parenting style, family standard of living, nutritional consumption of infants, level of parents' awareness of children's nutritional adequacy. Conclusion, based on the result obtained with the chi-square reliability test value of X account 14.89, which is greater than the value of X table 7.815 is for an 40 respondents. So it can be concluded that there is a relationship between body mass index of pregnant women and birth weight of babies with the incidence of BGM in infants. Okay, thank you and have a good day. Okay, I'm finished. Moderator.
Okay, thank you so much for Mrs. Nyna for the presentation. I will remind to all the participants, please don't forget to click your attendance list on the chat room, and also you can ask some questions by typing on the chat room. Well, I will give a little information about the Faculty of Castrada Indonesia for the registration students. We have three kind of faculty in Castrada Indonesia. The first faculty is Faculty of Health. There are some programs such as Diplomatory of Radiology, Bachelor of Public Health, Bachelor of Pharmacy, and Bachelor of Hospital Administration. In the Faculty of Nursing, there are Bachelor of Nursing, Nurse Profession, Bachelor of Midwifery, Diploma 4 Midwifery, Diploma 3 Midwifery, and also Midwifery Profession. For postgraduate program, there are Master Degree of Public Health and also Master Degree of Nursing. Okay. Mrs. Youstiana Dwi Rusita.
Okay.
Halo.
Halo. Okay.
Okay, good
Thank you.
afternoon.
Good afternoon. Sorry, I'm late.
Yeah, it's
I
okay, no
forget.
problem.
Okay.
How are you today?
I'm fine. Thank you.
Okay,
Yes,
Alhamdulillah.
Fitri, yes.
Okay, I will help you to share the screen. Just a moment.
Okay.
I will remind you that you only have 10 minutes for the presentation.
Yes.
Okay, time is yours. Start from now.
Okay, thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi.
My name is Youstiana Dwi Rusita. I'm from Health Polytechnic of Surakarta. I'm the second researcher. Next, I will explain my research. The topic of my presentation is processed food for anemia prevention from biscuit, diversification of mango seed flour, and moringa leaf powder. The background, anemia is a health problem throughout the world, especially in developing countries, whereas it's estimated 30% of the world population suffer from anemia. And then the prevalence of anemia in the world is 46% according to WHO. And prevalence of anemia is 15 until 24 years old in Indonesia was 32%. The factor associated with anemia is the study were knowledge, nutritional status, and consumption patterns of FA inhibitor. So far, the reason, so I want to make biscuits that are useful for preventing anemia. Okay, next. Okay, next. Sorry. Before. Okay. The method. The design is analyze a description, and time is January until July 2019 at Health Polytechnic of Surakarta at Food and Beverage Analysis Laboratory. And then subject, we make three formula biscuit, and the first formula is 70 100 mango seed flour and 30 100 moringa leaf flour, and the second formula is 100 mango seed flour and 100 moringa leaf flour, and the third formula is 30% mango seed flour and 70% moringa leaf flour, and so total biscuit at 150. Sorry, there's mistake, tool and material. So I explain this slide. Tool and material. This is we used tool this were basin, mixer, spoon, bowl, glass et al, and we use material. Its receipts are mango seed flours and moringa leaves with flour, margarine, eggs, refined sugar, and powdered milk. And then biscuit testing process. This is three level to testing this biscuit. One is the test for organoleptic, and second test is hedonic, and third test is nutritional content. I will to explain one by one for this test. Okay, to organoleptic testing is several biscuits were subjected to organoleptic test, include shape, color, taste, and aroma. And then hedonic testing, this is a description of acceptance atau or hedonic impressionist of adolescents as respondents to biscuit, and then nutritional content with proximate analysis include water content, ash content, protein content, fat content, carbohydrate content, and iron content. Okay, the analysis data is displayed in tabular and narrative form. Okay, next. Next. Oh, sorry. Before. Okay. The result, number one is organoleptic test. The first formula, round shape, strong green color of moringa leaf, savory and bitter taste, and this distinctive aroma of moringa. The second formula is round shape, green moringa leaf color, tasty savory, and distinctive aroma of biscuit. And third formula is round shape, like green color of moringa leaf, savory taste, and distinctive aroma of biscuit. And then number two, hedonic test of the 30 response showing that in formula. The first formula, 27 respondent or 90% dislike it biscuit, yes. And the second formula, 23 respondent or 76.7% like formula 2, and the third formula, 22 respondent, 73.3% like formula 3. So after knowing the formula that many respondents like the second formula, and then we do the test nutritional content, water content, ash content, protein content, fat content, carbohydrate content, and iron content. So the nutritional content is the second formula. Okay, next. My conclusion, a product that suitable as alternative for for all preparation, which is preferred by respondent with nutritional content based on SNE. Named as Formula 2 with a combination of mango seed flour and moringa leaf powder 50-15. 50-50. Okay, this is okay. Next, my document. Sorry, its name Mamuku. Mamuku itu mango moringa cookies. Mango moringa cookies. Mango moringa cookies. This is apa singkatan seperti itu. Okay, thank you for attention. I will come back committee.
Okay, thank you very much for the presentation. It is very nice presentation because the research to make a product to against anemia by mango seed flour and also moringa leaves. Very nice. Okay. Okay, before I close the session, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to share the information regarding the registration of the new students of SIDA Indonesia Institute of Health Science. We have three faculties, namely Faculty of Health, Faculty of Nursing, and also postgraduate faculty. In the Faculty of Health, there are some programs such as Diploma 3 Radiology, Bachelor of Public Health, Bachelor of Pharmacy, and also Bachelor of Hospital Administration. In the Faculty of Nursing, there are Bachelor of Nursing, Nurse Profession, Bachelor of Midwifery, Diploma 4 Midwifery, Diploma 3 Midwifery, and also Midwifery Profession. And for postgraduate program, there are Master Degree of Public Health and also Master Degree of Nursing. For more information about new students registration, you can access by the link pmb.iik-rada.ac.id. Okay, after having lots of presentation, right now I will start the question and answer session for the discussion.
No.
Okay, if you have any question, could you please type on the chat room? Okay, I think there is no more question because there is no question typed on the chat room. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, before I close the third session, I will inform you the best oral presenter. So for the third session, the best oral presenter goes to Mr. Aditha Angga Pratama. Congratulations to Mr. Aditha Angga Pratama. Okay, thank you for your attention. We will have 5 to 10 minutes for break time. We will back soon. Thank you.